Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you happy, healthy, and safe. If you're new here, my name is Rhonda with Rhonda's Craft Frenzy, and this here is Lou. He's super cute, I love him so much, but he loves to get into all my craft stuff, and I'm usually pushing him away when I'm doing my videos. So today, I figured I'd let you see him. This is Lou, super cute. Anyways, I'm going to continue on with all my Easter and my spring farmhouse home decor for your home. I hope that you find some inspiration in my video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you're not new, thank you so much for stopping back. You guys are everything. So without further ado, I'll beat you to the craft table. I start out with an old table runner and a pillow. You could use batten for this, but I was using things that I had on hand. I just cut the runner into two sections, and then I cut the pillow into two, being sure that they were equally in size. I took the stuffing out and hot glued most of the way, leaving just enough to restuff it. Then once it was stuffed, I hot glued the ends. You can sew if you wish, but I am not a sewer. As a matter of fact, I do not enjoy sewing at all. I've never had any issues with my pillows in the past that I've hot glued, so I would stick with this way. I pretty much did the same thing with my runner. I hot glued it most of the way, then I put the pillow in, and I just finished the ends with hot glue. Done. I think they're super cute, and it saved them from going to the landfill. For my second one, I cut the ends off these large craft sticks, placed 5 down, and hot glued 2 right over the top, similar to what a fence would look like. Next, I cut one of those wooden pallets that you can get from Dollar Tree in half, and I used wood glue and hot glue to put them together. Sorry it's out of frame there. Once my glue was dry, I stained them with antique wax. Please feel free to use whatever paint or stain that you like. I love this color, and if you haven't noticed, I use it a lot in my home decor. I used leftover Easter eggs from last year, and also this cute little bunny is from last year, and I hot glued them right on the front of my fence. I still thought it looked a little empty on that top corner, so I used another leftover, and I put this cute little Happy Easter sign on it, and I called it done. You could do so many things with this fence, but this is just me using whatever I had on hand, and I encourage you to do the same. Alright, so number 3 is not for everyone, but I had an idea and I wanted to try it out, even though I'm not much of a painter, nor can I draw. Using wood glue, I put together these 6 triangle boards that came from the Dollar Tree, as you see here. Then I used an Easter sign from Dollar Tree, and I took everything apart. I took everything off the top as well, so it could have a smooth surface, as well as taking off that jute hanger. Then I used a piece of scrap paper that I liked in this wood print and traced out the head, the ears, and those carrots. And once I had cut them out, I attached them to my pieces using Mod Podge. I also went over the top to seal them in. I always like to do that because I feel like it lasts longer before it starts peeling off. And then I drew out some overalls. Well, I tried anyways. I'll let you be the judge of that. And then I painted them with Cascade colored chalk paint from Folk Art. Once that part was dry, I went over it to outline it in elephant gray colored chalk paint from Waverly, and I felt that the image was getting lost, so I thought that might help a little bit. I used antique wax to fill in any space on my sign that was not painted. If you can paint, feel free to paint some kind of beautiful outside image on here. As I said, I really can't draw, and just forget about the painting. Then I grabbed those carrots and I painted the tips with linen colored chalk paint. I used 2 coats for that. I also painted the chest part and those feet on the bottom as well with the white paint. The next thing I did was draw a face. I used the nose that came with it. I just hot glued that in place. And I used a Sharpie to do the eyes and the mouth. I used some bristles from a broom for those whiskers. Hot glued those right in place. And the last thing to do was to assemble it, and for this I used hot glue. This isn't my favorite craft, and it was definitely outside of my comfort zone, but here it is, and I hope you like it. Thank you for watching till the end. I appreciate you spending your time here with me, and I hope you found some inspiration in my video. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you saw something you like, hit that thumbs up button. Don't be shy with those comments. I hope to see you next time, and until then, keep those glue guns at the ready.